Welcome to the shop. I'm going to talk about something that, this particular device I haven't talked about yet. This device here, it's an RID, remote ID device that you can put in your plane. It uses GPS and broadcasts Bluetooth to an app on your phone to enable you to find your plane. Yes, it's a remote ID. There's a FAA stuff. I don't care so much about that. What I care about is how the heck do I find my plane? More importantly, a device that is self-contained. There's the batteries here. I don't need to connect to a receiver, don't need special cabling. I got Velcro on the back. I stick it in my plane and I can move it from plane to plane to plane. So having a device that enables me to easily track my plane, any of my planes, I don't need to do anything other than just pick it up and put it in another plane. Pretty neat tool, weighs nothing, 13 grams, runs for 5 hours, charges quickly. All the things that I think of if I had a device that will enable me to find a lost plane, this is a pretty simple solution. In this video, I'm going to go through the unboxing. There's not a lot to it. Most important things are manual and the device itself. Everything else, there's some helpful pieces of Velcro and some sticky tape, whatever. But anyway, it's all the documentation is very simple. It's real easy to set this thing up. It's the app that you use is super simple. The initial setup of making it so you pair your app to this device, it couldn't be more easy. And then I'll go through an example of losing a plane, finding it, using the app. You'll see me looking at the app and finding the plane. It was maybe, I don't know, I think it was like 200 yards away. And I was able to locate it and find it very easily. I mean, it was super accurate. I was pretty surprised at how well this thing worked. Here's what comes in the box. Manual, bunch of sticky tape, as well as Velcros. You got the cable. It's a C cable, not a mini USB or anything. Bunch of zip ties and one of these tie downs that you can take on and off kind of thing. And then, of course, the cool little unit here. Small, very light. This would have zero effect in an airplane. And so the goal here is to go through the process of making this work for finding your plane. That's the whole point of why I'm looking at this product right here. I'm going to review this. Is how do you find your plane if you lose it? So I pulled up my app and I went to the map part of the app where you can see I am the dot, and you can see the arrow is moving around, and then you see the waypoint straight that way. And now all I have to do is walk towards that. Now, to be honest, I'm maybe 200-300 yards from it, but a lot of times that's all you're going to be. I'm going to test the distance on this thing to see how well that works, but for now you can see the arrow. I'm pointing my phone right towards where I dropped it, and by golly, it's taken me to it. Let's see how accurate it is, though. That's the other thing I'm curious about is it going to give me a 20 yards accuracy? Because if you're in a cornfield, it'll help, but it ain't perfect. So let's keep walking and see what we find. The map's taking me right to it. Straight line right to it. Also tells me, let's see, does it tell me accuracy on elevation, like if it was caught in a tree? I think it will. I don't know how accurate that'll be. Right now it's 63. I'm getting closer, and there's our plane. So from a standpoint of helping me find the plane, I think it works pretty well.